Explore the power of asynchronous HTTP calls using aiohttp in Python. We'll delve into async fundamentals, aiohttp setup, making HTTP requests, and concurrent request handling. Learn error management and real-world patterns for high-performance applications. Async I/O in Python, particularly with aiohttp, allows for high-performance applications by enabling concurrent HTTP requests. The event loop efficiently manages multiple operations, maximizing throughput. This approach contrasts with synchronous HTTP calls, which block execution and waste CPU time during I/O waits, leading to slower performance. Synchronous HTTP requests block execution, causing delays as each call waits for completion. For instance, fetching data from 10 application programming interfaces sequentially can take over 2 seconds. In contrast, asynchronous requests using aiohttp and Asyncio allow concurrent execution, reducing total wait time to around 200 milliseconds. This approach leverages the event loop for efficient multitasking, enhancing performance. The event loop is central to async programming, acting like a traffic controller. It schedules coroutines, runs tasks until they hit a wait, and switches context during input-output. When input-output completes, tasks resume. This cooperative multitasking maximizes central processing unit utilization, allowing thousands of concurrent connections on a single thread efficiently. Async await syntax is crucial for non-blocking I/O in Python. Define coroutines with async def and use await to pause execution until tasks complete. Use asyncio.run to manage the event loop. Avoid common pitfalls like forgetting await, using blocking calls, or manually creating event loops. Always prefer asyncio.sleep over time sleep. aiohttp is purpose-built for async operations, offering native coroutine support and seamless Asyncio integration. It excels in high-performance scenarios, handling thousands of concurrent connections efficiently. With full-featured client and server operations, WebSockets, and streaming, aiohttp is ideal for web scraping and microservices. Its active ecosystem ensures regular updates and extensive documentation. To install aiohttp, use pip install aiohttp for core components. For enhanced performance, pip install aodns Keyshardé accelerates DNS resolution and character encoding. Ensure Python 3.8 Plus is used, with 3.11 Plus recommended for optimal async features. Verify versions with import aiohttp and import sys to print Python and aiohttp versions. To make an asynchronous HTTP request, use aiohttp. Create a client session for connection pooling. Use session.get to initiate the request. Await response.text to read the response body. For JSON, use response.json. This example fetches data from GitHub's API, demonstrating efficient asynchronous operations with aiohttp. Client session is essential for efficient HTTP requests, managing connection pooling, cookies, headers, and timeouts. Always create one client session per application lifecycle to enhance performance by reusing TCP connections. Avoid creating a session per request to prevent resource exhaustion and ensure optimal application efficiency. Get requests. Fetch resources with optional query parameters. Post requests. Send data to create or update resources. Put requests replace entire resources with new data. Delete requests remove resources from the server. Each request type serves a distinct purpose in managing server interactions efficiently. aiohttp offers versatile response methods. Use response.text for decoded strings, response.json for JSON data, and response.read for raw bytes. For large files, stream with response.content, read. Always check response status before reading. Remember, response methods are coroutines. Data can only be read once. Handle errors by reading response text for status codes other than 200. Async requests allow us to handle multiple URLs concurrently, drastically improving performance. By creating tasks for each URL and using asyncio.gather, we can fetch data from numerous endpoints simultaneously. This method reduces the total time from 20 seconds to approximately 300 milliseconds for 100 requests, showcasing a significant efficiency boost. Asyncio.gather waits for all tasks to complete, returning results in input order, ideal when all results are needed before proceeding. Use return exceptions, true to handle failures without canceling tasks. Asyncio, as completed, yields results as tasks complete, perfect for immediate processing or progress updates, reducing perceived latency for users. Ideal for dashboards or long-running operations. Network requests can hang indefinitely, stalling applications. Configure timeouts using aiohttp for different request phases: total, connect, sock read, and sock connect. For instance, set a 30-second total timeout, 5 seconds for connection, and 10 seconds between reads. Use aiohttp.client timeout to prevent stalling, and handle asyncio timeout error for robust error management. Handle exceptions by catching specific errors like aiohttp client connection error for network issues and aiohttp client response error for HTTP errors. Use resp.raise for status to validate status codes. Implement retry logic with exponential backoff using fetch with retry to manage transient errors effectively. This ensures robust error handling in asynchronous applications. Proper resource cleanup is vital in async programming to prevent leaks. Use async with for automatic cleanup, ensuring sessions and responses are managed correctly. If context managers aren't feasible, explicitly close sessions with await session close. Limit concurrent connections using TCP connector to avoid overwhelming servers and exhausting resources, maintaining efficient and stable operations. API aggregation involves fetching data from multiple APIs concurrently, crucial for dashboards and data pipelines. Use aiohttp.client session to define tasks like fetching profiles, orders, and notifications. Execute with asyncio.gather, allowing for error handling. This approach reduces latency significantly, from 800 milliseconds to 200 milliseconds, and manages partial failures effectively, ensuring robust data retrieval. Rate limiting is crucial when dealing with application programming interfaces at scale to prevent overwhelming servers. Implement semaphores to control concurrent requests, ensuring compliance with limits like 100 requests per minute. Use async limiter for time-based constraints, allowing only a set number of requests within a specified period, thus avoiding bans and maintaining service integrity. Avoid loading large responses into memory by streaming them in chunks. Initiate requests without reading the response body immediately. Process data in configurable chunk sizes, parsing or saving each chunk on the fly. Complete the process when all chunks are handled. For example, stream large files to disk or process JSON lines incrementally. Custom headers and authentication are crucial for secure and efficient API interactions. Use per-session default headers for consistent requests and override them as needed. Implement bearer token and basic authentication for secure access. API key authentication can be done via query parameters or headers, ensuring flexibility in securing API endpoints. Client session in aiohttp manages cookies automatically, maintaining stateful connections crucial for authenticated sessions. After logging in, session cookies are sent with subsequent requests. For manual control, use Simple Cookie to set cookies or access them post-request. By default, cookies are in memory. For persistence, use aiohttp.cookiejar with file backing. Measure request timing to identify slow endpoints using time tracking. Enable aiohttp debug logs for detailed insights into requests, responses, and connection pooling. Monitor connection reuse to ensure efficient pool operation. Use traceconfig to hook into request lifecycle events, providing detailed instrumentation for performance monitoring and debugging. Blocking the event loop with synchronous I/O negates async benefits. Use async equivalents or run blocking code in a thread pool. Avoid creating too many sessions. Reuse one per application. Always await coroutines to prevent silent failures. Handle exceptions with try, except, and returns exceptions. True. Configure session-level timeouts to prevent indefinite hangs. Implement a production-ready asynchronous API client using aiohttp. Configure timeouts and connection limits for robust performance. Use a semaphore for rate limiting and implement retry logic with exponential backoff. Handle exceptions with logging. Fetch multiple endpoints concurrently with gather, ensuring efficient resource use and error management. Close the session properly to release resources. Async operations can boost performance by 10-100 times for network-bound tasks. Implement timeouts, retries, and rate limiting to handle failures gracefully. Use a single client session to enhance performance through connection pooling. Measure metrics like timing and error rates for optimization. Explore aiohttp's server features and other asynchronous libraries like asyncpg and io files.